Oh yeah, let's adopt a white dog when you wear black most of the time. Hello, how's it going? If you don't know me, I am a not good person. Not a bad person, but I'm not a good person by any means. But I'm trying to be wholesome. I'm trying to do like the weight loss journey thing, but on the inside. And I'm recording it because who knows why? Who knows what I'm doing? Why? So anyway, today I have some things to talk about, but frankly, I am very bad at just looking at this little lens here to talk about my feelings. So I'm gonna do some crafts. It's Christmas time. I'm gonna try making some snowflakes. Do I remember how to make snowflakes? No, but we're going to make an effort and it's going to be grand. Okay, here we go. So, because I am such a relatable YouTuber, I'm such a relatable person, I want to talk today about something called language permanence, which actually I'm not even sure if that's the right term, but hear me out here for a second. I just think it's sort of odd that there are so many things that we refer to ourselves as that's so permanent, like that's such a deep part of our identity. So I'll give you an example. Like if you just say, I am fat, like I am fat, or I am thin. I think it's a bit strange that it has to be like that permanence, like I am fat. No two ways about it. This is just my being, my soul, my everything. And I think that that's a little strange, and it actually doesn't exist in all languages. Like, I mean, I'm not really a Spanish speaker, but I know that in Spanish, you say, like, you have, like, two different versions of the verb to be. There's, like, a more permanent one, and then a more, like, temporary one. Like, you say, estoy enferma, which means I am sick, but, like, you're not going to be sick forever, you just temporarily are sick. But that doesn't really exist in English. It's just sort of like am. Like I am this, that's it. And that's true with like traits too. You just say like I am lazy or I am considerate. And I just think that it is a funny way to go about describing yourself when really, like, at any given time, you can be, like, any number of things, and just because you're something at that point in time doesn't mean that you are that way for forever. So I don't know if this is working at all. Wait. Alright, so I'm just like a crafting queen. I somehow came out with this. How do you do paper snowflakes? I thought you just folded it and then did some cutting and then you were good to go? I'm gonna look this up for a sec. Okay, so the internet is a funny place. It turns out that making a paper snowflake is a lot more difficult than I remembered from my childhood. There's like 11 steps. 11 steps. Why? So anyway, I'm gonna try this again. So yeah, so I think it's a bit strange that we do this kind of like permanence thing because, you know, just because I'm fat today doesn't mean I will be fat in a year from now, or doesn't mean I will be like kind in a year from now, or even the next day, if that makes any sense. Like if you do an unkind action in the moment, can you really be kind? Like I know that the past actions build up, but in a philosophical sense, it's only what you do in the moment that matters. So can you really call yourself kind if you are currently doing something unkind? Anyway, that's a little bit far. But anyway, the reason why I'm talking about this is because I am a cynical human being. Oh, by the way, I cut my little piece of paper into a square, and then I folded the square just in case you need to know how to do this very basic skill. So anyway, so I'm a very cynical person. Like, I'm not very, like, I don't really give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't really think the world is a good place. Any of that stuff. And I think there's a lot of reasons for that. I have been burned in the past, you know, not more or less than anyone else. You know, like, I've had some very stressful things, but I've also obviously been privileged in much of my life. And, you know, I like overthink everything. So of course I'm going to be pretty cynical in how I end up. But I think if I just say I am cynical, it actually kind of lets me off the hook a little bit, because like, that's just the way it is. One and done, bing, bang, boom. That's just who you are. You can't change it. There's no point in trying. Done. And I just don't think that that's right. All right, I've forgotten what to do now. I folded it again on the corners like a napkin that is slowly torturing me. Okay, let's see. Oh, so now I've got into thirds. All right, well, let's see how this goes. So yeah, so I think that it sort of removes you from any sense of accountability. And I just don't think that that's right. And I don't like the fact that I'm a cynical person. And I, oddly enough, do think I can change that, even though that's a pretty optimistic thing to say. But I don't think I have to be that way. You know, and I don't think I have to be, you know, as out of shape as I am right now. Or I don't have to be, you know, like anything I don't want to be. I mean, obviously there's like the bounds of reality, but I just think that you can do quite a lot to change your circumstances. And so I wish there was a word that just says, like, I am this, like, right now, and this point in time. And that may change naturally. That may change because I want it to change. So anyway, I wish there were a word for that. So now... Oh, God. All right, so I've sort of folded it like this. It was like this situation, and then I've folded it like that. So in thirds, we get this little bunny ear situation, because I'm adorable. And so now it says cut on an angle. So I can only imagine how good this is going to go. But again, I'm trying not to be a cynical person, so maybe this will be fantastic. Now I have to shape it. Wait, which thing am I shaping? So then what is this? Okay. So maybe if I do like a little bit of like this situation. Riveting content, I'm sure. Everybody's begging their mothers to, like, oh, I'll do my homework right after I watch this girl talk about things that are way too deep. And also try to cut this paper. All right. Okay, well, I think we are ready for our unfoldy reveal. Oh Christ, this didn't go the way I had planned. I think this is the wrong, oh my god. So fun fact, I think I cut the wrong thing. I think I cut the outside bit instead of the inside bit. So your girl is having a time. Okay, creative. Get creative with it. What could go wrong? Oh my god. Everything. The answer is a whole lot could go wrong. But positive thoughts win the day. Okay. Big reveal. Hoopsie daisies. Bing bang bomb. Snowflake. Oh. Excuse me? But am I a festive, wholesome channel now? I think so. Okay. So now it's time for me to talk about Scam of the Week. So I know that I'm supposed to be a wholesome channel, so I'm gonna try and turn my Scam of the Week into something wholesome at the end. So this week, Scam of the Week is wrapping presents. So I just got my whole family presents. I was very thoughtful about what gifts everyone is going to want for Christmas, and then I had to wrap it. And wrapping presents is a nightmare. No one ever talks about this, but like, you spend so long getting a nice present and then you try to wrap it and it's just like a disaster, and then you have to hand someone some grubby little parcel, sort of ruining the effect of your present. And it's probably like pretty wasteful if you really think about it. That's a lot of paper that has probably got some wax on it, so you can't even really properly recycle it. Greta would be furious. But I think there is something nice in the reveal. There's like the pretty picture of the presents under the tree, and I think it's just a nice thing to do for the ones you love. You want it to be a special occasion to show them that you care. And if you have to put in a little bit of blood, sweat and tears to show them extra much how much you care, then I think that's probably a good thing. We probably don't give enough. So that's it for today. Oh, by the way, like, subscribe and comment and like this video, please. That's it. I hope everyone has a festive season. I hope this will teach you something about how you think about yourself. And even if it doesn't, I mean, hey, you've procrastinated from doing whatever it is you were supposed to do at this point in time. All right, see ya.